Welcome back to Superstarglam. Today's video is going to be on my review and demo of the Fenty Beauty Galaxy Eyeshadow Palette. This is the look that I came up with. Stay tuned to the end for my final review and swatches. And if you're interested in the demo, then just keep watching. Here are the shadows. It is 14 shades and they're described as hyper reflective sparkle, phenomenal 3D flex, infinite new dimensions. So this is definitely a palette that you would use in combination with a matte palette. I've already done my entire face. I just need shadow, lips, and highlight, so I'm gonna do that after I finish my eyes. Now I have swatched a couple of these shadows, and I do have to say this, there's a lot of glitter, and I am assuming there's going to be a lot of fallout as well. With that said, I would totally recommend that if you're going to use this palette, that you use it bare face. That way you can go back and clean up the fallout. I didn't do that, so I'm going to have to be extra careful and actually probably put powder down underneath my eyes to catch all the fallout. For the matte palette shade, I'm going to use the Tarteist Pro palette. I'm going to take Bold onto my crease. I'm going to take a darker brown called Edgy. To blend that out, taking the same fluffy brush and just going over it lightly. I'm going to deepen it up a little bit more. I'm going to take the concealer, the Kevyn Aucoin, the Essential Skin Enhancer in SX05. And I'm going to use this to cut the crease. I'm going with this small, tiny brush. I think this is a lot more like a lip brush, but it has a really small point. So I'm just going over the edge to deepen that right above that concealer. And now I'm going to take the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, just to make sure that these shadows adhere to the eye. And I'm just lightly patting the glue all over where we put the concealer. I'm going to take this shade right here. So this shade is called Milky Way. Milky Way. So I'm going to apply Milky Way to the inner portion of my eye. I chose this color because even though it's like a beigey color, the glitter flecks are like green, and I think will go well with the next shade that I'm going to apply, which is the one right next to it, this one. And that one is called Sublime. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, surprisingly, it's probably because I put in that glitter base, but I haven't had much fallout. Actually, yes, just a bunch of specks. Okay, and then just to finish the lid, I'm going to apply this really pretty, like, deeper green color. It's right here. And that shade is called Extraterrestrial. Yes, I'm trying to do like a gradient effect with these 3 shades. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, this color, extraterrestrial, would be so pretty over like a smoky green eye. I'm just going over with the middle shade because I don't want it to get lost. I'm going to go back to the crease area and just blend that out a little bit further. I'm now going to I want to pull more green into this look, so I'm going to take my Vizier Dark Matte Palette. And I'm going to take the green shade in here. I'm going to take the same one I was using for the brown in the crease area. I'm going to take that dark, like forest green, and really pack it onto the outer corner. And I'm also going to bring that to the lower lash line. I'm going to take the fluffy brush with no product on it and just blend out the edges. I'm going to skip on the wing liner. I'm going to take that warm brown that I have going on the crease area and just bring that to the lower lash line. Okay, I'm going to dust this powder away. I don't want to close off my eyes, so I'm just going to line the waterline with a nude shade. So I'm taking the Rimmel Scandal Eyes Kohl Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Nude. I'm going to apply a thin coat of mascara. This is the Grand Mascara Lash Boosting Formula. I'm going to take Milky Way, the first shade we used, and I'm going to apply that as the inner corner highlight. I'm also going to spray it. Wetting them definitely makes them even more intense. I'm going to take the Artist Couture, what is it called? Diamond Glow Powder in Illuminati. Since we're glittery, might as well take it all the way. Okay, I'm going to take the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Mason to line my lips, and then I'm going to finish it off with Dose of Colors Desi Katie Collab More Creamer Please lipstick, and I'll be right back for my final thoughts. So this is the completed look. I really love, and I know I say this about every look, but what can I say? I'm proud of my work. I just love the gradient green shade that it has in this palette. So I love how it turned out. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this palette is definitely a palette that you would need to combine it with a matte palette. So it just has all shimmers. I am a lover of anything that sparkles and glitter. I think the downside of this palette is the fact that it has a lot of glitter specks and it gets everywhere. So you do have to be careful. You do have to apply them first onto your lid before you do the rest of your makeup, because it's inevitable. Even after you finish your eyes and then do your foundation, you're still going to have a bit of fallout. Yeah, I definitely see a lot of specks of glitter. I think that this is definitely, one of these products that when you want a dramatic look, when you're looking for a dramatic look, I think this is going to be it. This isn't a messy glitter container, which I find those even more difficult to work with because they are loose glitter. And so that's why I don't tend to I stay away from those types of products, even though I love them. It's just a mess. So I like the fact that these are like glitters in a pan. It's just it's described perfectly, like the 3D dimensions, what it has the pigment behind it, and it has the 3D effect in terms of the glitter. It has so many dimensions of glitter in one shadow alone that makes it reflect so much light, therefore looks so much more dramatic. I love it. To be honest, this is one of those products that really, if you've seen swatches or if you've seen other people's reviews, it doesn't do it justice. If you are even remotely interested in this palette, I would definitely recommend that you go in store and swatch it and play with it, because this is one of those palettes that for me creatively, I love to have handy. I love the array of colors as well, and the like duochromatic. It's like duochromatic plus glitter 3D dimension shadow palette is what I would definitely call it. In general, all the shades that I did apply to my eyes, like I said, they are dimensional. So I love every single color that I applied to my eye. My final thoughts, if you love to create dramatic looks, or you like to do a lot of going out looks, like, clubbing looks or whatever, and you want when the light hits you for your eyeshadow to pop, this is definitely the product to have. But if you tend to want it for like everyday pop of, inner corner or middle of the lid for a little bit of pop, and don't want so much dramatic, you probably won't like it, especially, like I said, it does have fallout. So if that was how I was using it, I would definitely not waste my money buying it just for that. I also love the packaging, even though your fingerprints do get all over the place. I love the fact that it has the name of the shadows behind it in the back. And I also can appreciate a big, ginormous mirror that it has. So for packaging, I think it's nice. I mean, for $60, you would expect packaging to be bomb. So that definitely is considered in what you pay. So there you have it. I love this palette. For me personally, and the way I use products, it is definitely like worth the investment on these products. I will include swatches at the end, so stay tuned for that. And if you don't follow me on any of my social media, then I invite you to do so. I do post more looks on there as well. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Bye.